Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're bringing today's live broadcast from Ed Ocker American Legion Field for a Region 3 matchup between the home team Saegertown Panthers and the visitors Maplewood Tigers. A beautiful day in the French Creek Valley. We don't see them too often around here, but we have one today. Saegertown will be entering the game today with a record of 11-2, 9-1 in the region. Maplewood 6-4 overall and 5-3 in the region. Saegertown is managed by Nick Leslie in his first year, assisted by David Bradley, Brandon Goss, Ryan Payton, and Brad Weiss. Maplewood is managed by Mr. Ken Smock, assisted by Wyatt Wright and Carl Douglas. Saegertown, a rich tradition in baseball, numerous District 10 championships, numerous players that go on to play in college. And they've had a wonderful, wonderful program out here over the years. Ken Smock, the manager of Maplewood, was a fine player in his day, and he's reviving the Maplewood program. They have a nice field out there in Guys Mills with artificial infield. They play a lot of games out there. They can avoid the rainouts. On the mound today for Saegertown is William Schaefer. William is a junior, I believe. And behind the plate for Saegertown will be number 13, Gabe Jordan. By the way, folks, I'm doing the color and the play-by-play. My partner, Ed Marin, is not here. He is working. So anyhow, see how we do today. It's a beautiful day in Saegertown. Good rivalry between these two schools and a lot of sports. As I go down the roster, I see a lot of kids that play a lot of different sports. For example, for Saegertown, Henry Schaefer and Sully Zirkle, multiple sports they play. I think Schaefer played basketball, football, and now he's baseball. So it's nice to see that. I think a lot of these smaller schools, we need to have the kids playing a lot of different sports. I think sometimes too many kids fixate on one sport and they don't realize you're only young once. So it's nice to see kids playing multiple sports. Armstrong Network bringing you this game to our area. Armstrong's Crawford County, Mercer County, Butler County, Erie County, they're all over. They do a wonderful job. Behind the plate today is the veteran umpire, Bill Sherry. Still going at it. I've managed baseball for close to 40 years, and Bill's thrown me out of a couple games. I don't know why. I never gave him a reason. Well, I can't say that. All right, leading off for the Maplewood Tigers, the first baseman, number 5, A.J. Proper. A.J. is a left-handed hitter. A.J. steps in the box. Sorry, folks, I do not have their batting averages. I apologize for that. Starting up from the stretch, the pitcher is. Strike one. Nice pitch on the outside corner. The kids will have to get the feel for the umpire. Anything close, we'll see what he does. I know Bill's reputation, he likes to call a lot of strikes, move the game along, which is good. Kids are here to hit, not to walk. Way outside, 1-1's the count. We're looking for the signal, the sign. Comes to the stretch. Low, ball 2, 2-1's the count. It was interesting in Major League Baseball. They came along with the pitch clock this year, and it's moved the game along well, and the games have sped up, and the fans have enjoyed it better. Obviously, we don't have that in high school baseball. Outside, 3-1. We'll see if Proper will be taken, see if he gets anything to hit. Field's in excellent condition considering all the rain. Nice to see. There's a 3-1 pitch. Right on the corner, strike 2. Nice pitch. Good one to take. Be tough to hit, low and outside. He was a strike, but that's a good pitch to take. Proper's crowding the plate. 3-2 count. Pitch is on his way. Line at center field. Center fielder makes the catch. Center fielder is Wyatt Burchell made the catch. Now batting for Maplewood is the second baseman, Landon Reynolds, number 28, right-handed hitter. One down in the top of the first. Foul off to the right, strike 1. I don't know if there's I think there is a pitch count in high school baseball. I don't know exactly what it is, how many pitches they can throw. I'm not counting pitches, folks. Nice little pitch there. Strike 2. Schaefer doesn't seem a lot of speed, but he's got, nice little pitch in there. Looks like a little slider there. High, ball 1. Getting the sign from Coach Smock. I don't know, I think Saegertown's coaches are calling the pitches. A little high. 2-2's the count. Schaefer takes a walk around the mound. Gets a sign from his catcher. There's the delivery. Ball 3 in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher. Catcher's Gabe Jordan. All right, full count. Back-to-back full counts. Maplewood's working the pitch count. There's the pitch. Ball 4. That's a close one. I think if I was umping, I might have called that a strike, but I'm not the umpire. Now batting for Maplewood is Jacob Wogie, the third baseman, number 23. You got 1 on, 1 out. Wogie steps in, right-handed hitter. Apologize, I do not know who the base umpire is. He looks familiar. He probably threw him out a couple games too. I don't understand why. Nice lead over there at first. Delivery. Another inside pitch. Yeah, pitch count's working up there on Schaefer. I do not know Drake Schaefer. He looks like a young man. He's obviously an underclassman. He's a freshman. I'll throw to first. Back in time. He has a nice lead down there. It's a good move. He pitches from the stretch the whole time. He's not wound up yet. Good lead down at first base. Runner's not going. Foul ball off to the right. 1-1's the count. Not a bad crowd out here today. It's nice to see people get out and the nice weather. About 60, 70 degrees out here. Ken's giving the sign. Good lead at first. The delivery. Shot at the left field. Oh, off the left fielder's glove. That'll be E7. E7. So Maplewood now has runners on first and second and 1 out. The ball tailed away from the left fielder. Off the bat. It was a good stick, good poke though, but I'll give it an error on that. Batting now for Maplewood is the pitcher, Levi Willison, number 15. Pitching, batting cleanup, kid's dream. He steps into the box. There's the pitch. Strike one. Right down the pipe. Good take. Get himself set in there. Getting the sign from manager Smock. Not holding on first. Pick-off move at second. Nothing there. Back in plenty of time. You know, you got to check the runner a little bit, but keep him a little bit close. But it leaves a big hole on the right side between the first baseman and the second. Now the second baseman gets back in position. There's a little liner out to the center field. Center fielder makes the catch. 2 down. Center fielder for Wyatt Burchell. He's made 2 of the catches so far today. Now baiting for Maplewood is number 22, the shortstop, Elijah Hostetler. Comes from a great family, the Hostetlers. I had 2 of them play baseball for me, and one of my finest players I ever had was Chrissy Hostetler. I loved that kid. Loved him. Gave me everything he had. There's another pickoff move at second. He's back in plenty of time. We got 2 down, 2 on in the top of the first inning. Second baseman back in position. He went around. Strike one. This kid's got elbow pads, gloves, knee pads, ankle pads. We played baseball like we had a glove. There's a pitch down there to third baseman. He held up. We'll give him a single on that. Bases are now loaded with 2 outs. Brings up Ethan Peterson, the catcher.
Number
10. Liam Peterson. I'm sorry, excuse me. I can't read my own writing. Where's Ed when I need him? Still pitching from the stretch. He pitches from the stretch all the time, this young man. Ball low. Bill Sherry's been umpire, I bet you it's close to 40 years easily, maybe even longer than that. He's a good umpire. I think he's the umpire chief for Crawford County, I believe. There's a pitch. Nice pitch there, right at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Coach Smock encouraging Ethan. They need a big hit here for Maplewood. This is a big game for them. Ball in the low, 2-1. William Schaefer on the mound, takes a look at the runner at third, delivers. Nice pitch on the outside corner, swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2-2. Yeah, that's a big pitch right here. I think he doesn't want to go 3-2. We'll see what happens here. 2-2. Schaefer delivers. Outside. Oh, he called it strike 3. A little questionable there in my opinion, but you know, that's what he calls a strike. I learned a long time ago, you don't argue the umpires because they always win. For Maplewood in the top of the first, there is no runs on 1 hit and 3 men left after 1/2 inning of play. Maplewood 0, Saegertown coming to bat. On the mound for Maplewood is number 15, Levi Willison. I apologize, I don't have their records or their ERAs or any of those things, so I just got the call last night that we're going to do a game today. That's my partner, Ed Marin. Thanks, Ed. Behind the plate for Maplewood is Ethan Peterson. Looks like he's ready. A few more deliveries from warm-ups. Saegertown in their yellow jerseys, Maplewood in their black. Yeah, these two schools have been playing each other in a lot of sports for a lot of years. Kids know each other, obviously. Here's David Bradley going down to coach first base, it looks like. David's coached for a long time. Fine young man. Leading off for Saegertown will be Wyatt Burchell, the center fielder. I'd imagine he has pretty good wills. He made a couple nice plays in the top of the first inning out there in center field. Saegertown has a rich tradition in baseball. I don't know the exact number of District 10 championships. They won it last year. They've had some great baseball players come out of their program in the recent years. The Seda boys, Scott and Steve, just to name a few. Back in my day, Jeff Vuxen, Randy Schlosser, both scholarship baseball players. Randy made it to the minor leagues. Okay, Wyatt Burchell leading off, left-handed stick from the windup is Levi Willison. First pitch, outside, ball one. I think if you're the pitcher, anything close, you're going to get a strike out of Mr. Sherry. But that was way off the plate. Here's a shot to center field, coming hard as a center fielder. Great catch. Very nice catch by the center fielder from Maplewood. A diving catch by Elliot Bouchard. Very nice catch. He got a nice jump on the ball, dove for it, hauled it in, showed the umpire. Great catch. Now batting is the pitcher, William Schaefer, number 6, right-handed hitter. From the windup, pitch right down the middle, strike one. I called it a strike before Bill did. I better be careful. The windup, outside and low. Nice stop by the catcher. Catcher's getting the signals from the bench. When I managed, I let my catcher call his own game. He knew better what was going on than I did. There's the pitch. Way outside. 2-1's the count. Once again, I apologize. I have no idea what Mr. Willison's ERA is, if he's their ace or whatever. I have no idea. Here's a pitch fouled off. 2-2's the count. It's big getting the leadoff man out all the time. You can keep that leadoff runner off the base. That's big. I don't think these teams have a lot of home run hitters, just by looking at it. Here's fouled off to the right. There's a good pitch on the outside corner. Will Schaefer did a nice job protecting the plate. If he would have took it, Bill would have rung him up. Low in the dirt. Full count. One down. Full count on William Schaefer, the pitcher. I think it's his brother Henry. He's coming up next. Fouled off to the right again. Way out of play. Full count. Levi pitching from the windup. Excuse me. Here's the pitch. Little bloop down the right side. First baseman makes the catch. 2 down, 3 unassisted. That brings to the plate Henry Schaefer, the first baseman.
Number 1, Henry Schaefer.
I see Henry's a senior. They got Hank out there in center field. Let's see if you can hammer one like Hammer and Hank. Henry's a great athlete. He's had a great career at Saegertown. Ball 1. I believe he's going to play baseball in college. I'm not positive of that. Barron, he's going to go to Barron, following the footsteps of Scott Seda. Barron has an excellent Division III pro. Nice curveball. Had him backing out of the box and broke right over the plate. 1-1's the count. It's the first curveball he's thrown. Yeah, Barron has a wonderful Division III baseball team. Good for him. Nice to see our young men from our area go on and play. Threw another curveball in the dirt. Makes the count 2-1. Hank steps into the box. Another curveball right on the corner. That's a nice pitch. 2-2's the count. He's thrown 3 curveballs. 2-2 count, 2 down, nobody on. Bottom of the first. Levi, get ready, delivers. Nice protection by Schaefer. Fouled it off to the right. Going through a lot of baseballs. It's a lot of our fields in this area. All right. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Good inning for the Maplewood Tigers, for Levi Willison. For Saegertown in the bottom of the first. No runs, no hits, no one left. After 1 full inning of play, the score, Maplewood 0, Saegertown 0. All right, leading off for Maplewood in the top of the second is the DH, Isaac Williams. Isaac is a senior, number 6. Schaefer threw a lot of pitches in the first inning. We'll see how he comes back here in the second inning with the bottom third of the order. We got 7, 8, 9 batting for Maplewood. They left the bases loaded last inning. There's a ball in the dirt. Ball 1. Delivery. 2 in a row in the dirt. Yeah, for a freshman, it's a tough job to go and pitch. Bodes well for the future, though, for Saegertown. We've always had a lot of pitchers. 2-0 count. Right back to the mound. Easy play for Schaefer. 1 down. 1-3. Now batting for Maplewood is the left fielder, P.J. Hiroski. I think Schaefer liked to get an easy inning after last inning, all the pitches he threw. It's nice you can throw 3 pitches and get an out. Strike right down the middle. 0-1, 1 down. Top of the second. And foul off to the right again. A lot of right-hand batters on both teams so far. I think we've seen 1 lefties all. Counts 0-2. little delay here. What are we up to? No, okay. PJ steps into the box, down 0-2 in the count. Schaefer gets the sign. He delivers. Inside. Little curve ball there. Horowski never moved. Inside tight. That wouldn't have hurt if it hit him. I can't tell the velocity of these young men's fastball from where I'm sitting. So here's one. Here's a base hit out in the left field. First hit for Maplewood, or second hit for Maplewood, I'm sorry. That brings up Elliot Bouchard, the center fielder, number 8. Made a great catch in the first inning. Diving catch. When I managed, I always liked my number 9 hitter to be like a leadoff hitter. So I always said I had 2 leadoff hitters. Just to throw to first. He's back plenty of time. The Cleveland Indians do with Stephen Kwan leading off and Miles Straw batting 9th. Gives him a good 1-2 punch there. Keeps the pressure on the defense. Here's the pitch. In a swing and a miss. Oh and 1, 1 out, 1 on. Schaefer checking the runner. Not a big lead. He goes over to first. Sometimes I think when you're not that big, I think that's just a waste of time. If he has a big lead, it's a different story. Took another extra step. Not going in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher. Makes the count 1-1. Coach Smock giving the sign. Manager Smock giving the signs. Over to Horowski over at first. Fakes like he's going. Wow, that's a generous call there. I don't know how he's going to hit that one, Bill. Way outside. But that's okay for the pitcher. 1-2, 1 down. Late swing, fouled it off to the right. One down, 1 on, 1-2 count. Here we're in the top of the second inning. Score Maplewood 0, Saegertown 0. Schaefer taking his time, shaking off the sign, shaking off. Steps, runners going. Got a nice jump. He's in there very easily. Give him a stolen base. Evens the count at 2-2. Runner in scoring position. Last inning, Maplewood left 3 on base. They're threatening. They need a big hit here. Outfielded shallow. Another pickoff move to second base. I think the young man should concentrate on throwing balls and strikes instead of worrying about these runners all the time. Just in my opinion, that's what I get paid for. 2-2 count, 1 out. He does not have a big lead. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Schaefer. Brings 2 down. That brings up the leadoff hitter, A.J. Proper, the first baseman. A.J. fly to center field his first time at bat. Left-handed stick. Shortstop creeping. Big hole on the left side. Outside. 1-0. 2 down, man on second. The top of the second. Proper at the plate. Obviously must be a pretty good hitter when he's your leadoff hitter. There's the pitch. There's a shot out to center field. Camped under it. That's 3 outs. I don't know what they're doing. That was 3 outs. I don't know what they're doing, but anyhow, nice catch by the center fielder. Good wood on the ball or aluminum by Proper. It's his second fly out to center field. For Maplewood in the top of the second. One hit, one man left, no runs. After 1.5 innings of play, the score, Maplewood 0, Saegertown 0. All right, Zirkle's coming to plate. Cleanup hitter. Sully's a well-built young man, you can tell. Steps into the plate, way up in the batter's box. Gonna jump on that curveball if he sees it, I think. Yeah, low. There's strike on the corner. One thing about Mr. Sherry, he is consistent, and that's all you ask for from an umpire. If you're a manager, call him that way all the time. You tell your kids to adjust to the umpire, and you have to protect the plate on those outside pitches. He calls it out there. That's a little too far out. Counts 1-1, evens the count. Levi Willison on the hill from the windup. Gets his sign from the catcher. He's ready, he delivers. Another curve ball, off speed pitch. Makes the count 1-2. He's way up in the box, Zirkle is. There's the pitch. In the dirt, gives the count at 2-2. Nice crowd on hand today. Get ready for delivery from the windup. Here's the pitch. Fouled off to the right, right at the Maplewood dugout. Sat in that dugout for a lot of games out here battling French Creek Valley and Legion baseball. A lot of good battles. Won a lot, lost a lot. Won more than I lost, though. Here's the pitcher getting ready. 2-2 count. Levi delivers. Nice pitch, curve ball. Struck him out right on the corner. One down. That brings up the shortstop. The shortstop, Joe Grundy. Joseph is a senior, one of the other seniors on the team. Open stance, strides into the ball, way outside, ball one. How that ball didn't hit him is amazing to me. Way inside, he ducked a little bit. 2-0. How that didn't hit him? Huh? I mean, he already moved. Ball in the dirt, 3-0. Saegertown looking for their first base runner of the day. 3-0. Be interesting to see if Saegertown gets a base runner. High, ball 4. Their first base runner of the game. See what manager Leslie gets his runners going. This will be the first time from the stretch for Wilson. Number 22 is John Grundy, the right fielder. They're obviously probably brothers. And John is in what year? He's a junior. That's nice. Brothers get to play together. Been playing together their whole lives, and now they get to play high school baseball together. Parents got to be proud of them. Grundy steps in. He's a right-handed stick. Saegertown has their first base runner. Got a nice lead down there. I think he's going. We'll see. Nope. Strike. Nice pitch. Getting the sign. 0-1, 1 out, 1 on. Not going. Nice stop by the catcher. Evens the count at 1-1. Levi pitching from the stretch for the first time today. Not going. Inside, ball 2. Timeout by the batter. 2-1's the count. Here's that outside pitch on the corner. Strike 2. Batter's going to have to adjust to that. Very consistent for both ways. That's all you can ask for as a manager, as a player. Umpire's doing an excellent job most of the time. Back to first, the pick off, not even close. Trying to keep him close. 2-2, I think he's running here. Well, wild pitch, that'll send him down to second base. Ball 3. Catcher never had an opportunity that time, way outside. Runner in scoring position for Saegertown. We'll see if John Grundy can deliver his brother. Their first opportunity, the guy in scoring position. Big hole on the right side. These guys holding these runners on like that. Now he's back in position. Ball 4. That brings up DeMarcus Manning, the third baseman for Saegertown. First pitch to Eli delivers. Ball low. Looks like a little bit different pitcher pitching from the stretch than he is from the windup. You like to see that as a batter. See how the pitcher does when he gets from the from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch. 1-1's the count. 1 out. 2 men on. Bottom of the second inning. Levi gets the sign. Takes a look at the guy at second. He delivers. Outside, 2-1. Levi gets the sign. Checks the runner at second. Delivers the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. High heat there. Looks in for the sign. Checks the runner at first. I don't know why. What are you holding him on? So it doesn't matter. You really don't have to. Threw a curveball there and went a little outside. He held up. Full count. The manager wants him to get a bigger lead on second. Full count. Manning steps out. Calls time. 2 on, 1 out, full count. Manning at the plate. Willison in this, gets set to deliver. 3-2 pitch. High, ball 4. That brings up the DH, number 9, Garrett Crawford. Let's see what Mr. Willison's going to do. Is he going to go from the, he's pitching from the stretch, which is good, keep the runners close. Pitch, ball low. Number 8 hitter in the lineup. Here's the pitch. Should be infield fly. Infield fly. I don't know why they're throwing the ball around. No need to do that. Only bad things can happen. Second baseman Everett Gardner coming to the plate. Manager Smock's walking out to the mound. Timeout. Everett's a freshman. Yeah, sometimes kids get carried away. I mean, they throw the ball around and, you know, this game's pretty simple. If you don't walk guys and you don't make errors, you can win a lot of baseball games. You don't give a team 4 or 5 outs an inning. So far, we've had an error-free game. Well, we had 1 error on Saegertown, but did not hurt them. But, you know, on a infield fly to throw the ball around, that's dangerous. But didn't hurt Maplewood yet, so we'll see what happens. Bases loaded, 2 down. Everett Gardner at the plate, the second baseman. Nice swing. Hits the ball out to left field. Foul ball. Maplewood makes the catch. For Saegertown. In the bottom of the second inning. No runs, no hits, and 3 men left. After 2 complete, we have Saegertown 0, Maplewood 0. Leading off for Maplewood is Landon Reynolds, the second baseman. But the French Creek Valley was a great league. Natural rivalries. Sometimes I wonder what District 10's thinking. It's nice that these 2 teams still play each other. There's a line drive up the middle. Base hit. Right off the glove of the shortstop. Nice try by the shortstop. He dove for it. Jacob Wokey, the third baseman, coming to the plate. We'll see if Maplewood starts running the bases a little bit here. See what manager Smock has up his sleeve, making a sign. Wokey steps into the box. Decent lead down at first. Here's a little poke out to left field. That's another base hit. That'll put runners on first and second. Back-to-back singles by the Tigers. That brings up the pitcher, Levi Willison. He'd like to help himself out here.
The pitcher, Levi Willison.
Not hard hit balls, but they found a hole. Those are the ones that kill you. I'll take them any day as a manager. A hit's a hit's a hit. I don't think the cleanup hitter is going to be bunting, personally. But you never know. I don't know why he would. Maybe it was later innings in the game. Fouls it off to the right, strike 1. Big hole on the right side again. If you get that outside pitch, you take it that way. Here's a nice curve ball. Strike 2. Good pitch by Schaefer. He's down 0-2 in the count. Now you got to protect. Anything close, you better be swinging, young man, because Bill will ring you up. He's been consistent all day. Pick-off move. Tough to pick a guy off at second base unless he's sleeping out there. And Coach Smock, having his runner pay attention, he's into it, so no problem there. Catcher's going out to talk to the pitcher. Everybody's having a talk. Sometimes you can catch a base runner sleeping, you pick them off. But if they're doing their job, they should never get picked off. It's tough to pick a guy off second. This young man's thrown a lot of moves to second base into first, the pitcher. Got a nice lead at second. Nobody there. There's the pitch. Popped up. Out of play. Still 0-2. Hit the press box. Got to protect the plate. See if Mr. Willison can help himself out. Drive it in the gap, you can score a couple runs possibly. Outfield's medium depth. There's another pickoff move. Not even close. I don't understand that. If the coaches, the manager's calling that, or if the catcher, or what? I think it's maybe he'll pick him off, but I don't think so. All you can do is cause a problem there, throw the ball away, protecting the plate. Getting the sign, Schaefer looks in. He delivers. There's a shot to the gap. He's not going to catch it. That'll score a run. Levi Willison held himself out the double to the fence. Scores Maplewood's first run, puts men on second and third. RBI for Willison. Nice shot. Center fielder made a nice effort on that ball. Went a long way. He was shading toward the right. Ball was hitting the left field gap. The center fielder, Wyatt Burchell, made a nice effort. Nice throw, strong throw in. Eli Hostetler at the plate from Maplewood. Infield's in. Here's a base hit. That'll score one. Hostetler with a single, then RBI. 4 straight hits for the Tigers. Puts runners at first and third. Liam Peterson, Ethan Peterson is the catcher batting. I think it's Ethan. It's Ethan Peterson. Can't read my writing, huh? It's Ethan. Manager's out to speak to his young pitcher. See what Maplewood does with men on first and third, nobody out. 4 straight hits. Early 2-0 lead. Looks like the infielders are double play depth. Third baseman is playing even with the bag. First baseman's holding the runner. Shortstop and second baseman at double play depth. Peterson at the plate. Timeout by the batter. Maplewood dugout getting excited for the first time tonight. Not going. Way outside. He's gone. Runner's going. He'll go standing up. Pitch was in the dirt. Catcher made a nice stop, but there's nothing he could do about that. 2 men in scoring position. Let's see what Saegertown does. Second shorter back. Third baseman even with the bag. There's the shortstop. He'll go to first. Driving another run. 6-3 the out for the first out of the inning. Willison scores, makes the score 3-0. Hostetler advances to third base, and that brings up the DH, Isaac Williams. One down, man at third. There's the pitch. Nice block by the catcher. Nice job by number 13, Gabe Jordan. Nice stop. Not a lot of hard hit balls, but placed in the right place, and that's all that matters. There's one. Bounces over to third baseman's head. That'll drive a run in. That's a single. You take them all day long if you're the Tigers. Isaac Williams with the single. Makes the score 4-0. Yeah, that was a bouncer right over to third baseman's head. He was even with the bag. Much he could do about that. Now batting is the left fielder, P.J. Horoski. Throw to first, not in time. He's back safely. Isaac off the bag. Schaefer taking a look at him. He delivers. Fouled off. Strike one. Schaefer walking around the mound. He's on the hill. Looks into his catcher, gets his sign. Stretch, throws the pitch, way outside. I do not see anybody warming up for Saegertown. So they're going to go with the guy that brought him to the dance here. At least for the time being. Oh, he got him. He was leaning. He caught him leaning. He never went to the hill. He's out. Nice pickoff move. He's been trying. He's finally got a guy. One to three. Yeah, he was leaning. He wasn't on the mound either yet. Good move. So now there's two out, nobody on. There's strike two. 1 and 2's the count, 2 down. I hate seeing guys get picked off the base. Wow. Sometimes you fall asleep down there. I give Schaefer credit. He's been trying all day to get somebody. He finally got him. There's a nice pitch. Nice take. 2-2. Ball was in the dirt, but it's a good curve ball. Horoski did a nice job holding up on that. The pitch. Lined up the middle, off the hill. Infield single. That brings up the center fielder, Elliot Bouchard. That's 6 hits in this inning for the Tigers. That pickoff move was big. Nice stop by the catcher once again. He's worked hard this inning. Ball's been all over the place. He's done a nice job behind the plate. The young man on the mound, he's battling. Freshman doing his job best he can. Here's the pitch. Fouled off to the right again. 1-1's the count. Long inning, folks. Way outside. 2-1's the count. Runner's going. Here's the throw. Not in time. Nice stolen base. Scoring position for Horosky. Makes the count 3-1. A.J. Proper's on deck. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. This will be the 9th man to bat in the inning for Maplewood. Men on first and second, 2 down. First baseman A.J. Proper at the plate, left-handed hitter. He's flied out twice to center field. Both times hit the ball well. Runner should be going on the crack of the bat, or the crack of the ball. Way outside. Ball 1. Yeah, everybody's batted for Maplewood this inning. Still don't see anybody warming up for Saegertown. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, right field. Never had to make a move. Nice catch. And that's it. Fly out to the right field for Maplewood in the top of the 3rd inning. 4 runs on 6 hits. 2 men left. After 2.5 innings of play, the score reads Maplewood 4, Saegertown 0. My friend from the Meadville Tribune's here to take some pictures. She always did me justice with my Legion team. Tribune does a nice job. We should be very blessed to have them in our community, the sports. Not a lot of communities have a local newspaper that covers our young men and women like the Tribune does. I think they do a wonderful job. Well, leading off is a left-hander, Wyatt Burchell, the center fielder. There's the pitch. Strike right down the middle. That's where you got to come out and pound the strike zone. That's what Levi needs to do. He's got a 4-run lead. Make the Panthers hit their way on. From the windup, gets the sign. He delivers. Curveball in the dirt. 1-1's the count. As I said, we are blessed to have the Tribune. They do a lot of good work for our young men and women in our community. It's much appreciated. Foul off to the left. 1-2's the count. I do not have a pitch count on the pitchers. I think Schaefer's got to be way up there in his pitches. Still don't see anybody warm. Yeah, there's somebody down the bullpen for Saegertown now. Right up the middle, line drive. Nice catch by Wilson. 1 down. That brings up William Schaefer.
William Schaefer.
Schaefer went to first base, popped up last time on a pop-up in the 1st inning. He's 0 for 1. Like I said, Levi needs to pound the strike zone. Don't give any free passes. Let his fielders do the job. He made a nice catch on that line drive back up the middle. He's way outside on that one, ball 1. William Schaefer is a freshman. A lot of more years on this field for him. Fouled off to the right. Wilson gets ready, he delivers. Ball to the shortstop, slow roller, bare hand, throw to first. All right, I'd give Schaefer a hit on that. He would have beat that out. It was a tough play for the shortstop, but he does get an error from the throw. So that's the first error of the game for Maplewood. But I'll give him an infield single, though. Good base running by Schaefer. Hustled down the line. That brings up his brother, Hank Schaefer, the first baseman. We got a pinch designated runner coming in for Saegertown. Reese Wilkinson, he'll be running for the pitcher. It's called a courtesy runner. Let the pitcher go in there and get a rest. Big hole on the right side. There's the pitch, way outside, ball one. Saegertown needs a couple, obviously needs some runs. They need a big hit here by Schaefer. Driving the courtesy runner, Reese Wilkinson. 1-0 is the count. Here's a base hit up the middle. That should, we'll see what we do with the base runner. Center fielder, he'll score easily. Schaefer going for two. Nice hustle. Boy, he gets out of the box. That was a nice base running. That's a double on his, all on his own. Nice line drive. That'll score Saegertown's first run of the game.
Coming to the bottom, number 18, left fielder, Sully Zirkle.
That brings up the left fielder, Sully Zirkle. Struck out his first time at the plate. Saegertown getting one back. Back-to-back hits. The air put him in scoring position, though. Here's a nice curveball for strike one on Zirkle. From the stretch. He's running on the pitch. Never checked the runner. Gets in there standing up. Nice base running by Schaefer. He's quick. Real quick. Good athlete. That'll make even the count at 1-1. Man on third. One down. Score 4-1 in Maplewood's favor. I don't know why the third baseman's holding the runner. That's get off there. Way outside. Yourself, you got to be ready and get in fielding position there, young man. Leaves a big hole over there on the left side. Strike two. Good pitch by Willison. 2-2. Count. One down. Man on third. Big run out there. Saegertown needs that run. Trailing 4-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a little bloop. That'll score a run. Those bloops are nice hits. Look like a line drive in the book. 3 hits in a row for the Panthers. That'll make the score 4-2. Schaefer's base running produced that run. Hustling right out of the box. He turned a single into a double, stole third base, scored on a bloop single. It's a nice hit by Zirkle. That's what it takes. All right, now the shortstop, Joe Grundy, the number 5 batter in the lineup. He walked the first time up. Foul off to the right. We'll see if Sully Zirkle will be running. Decent lead. He's going. Nice throw by the catcher. Beautiful throw by the catcher and a ball in the dirt. That was a gun right there. Okay, 2-6. It's a big out for the Maplewood Tigers. Now the bases are empty. One and one is the count. That was a nice throw by the catcher. I mean, right on the bag. Obviously, we can't see from here. There's this curveball, strike two. But the umpire called him out, and that's all that matters. I learned that many a times. Why argue with those guys? They're never wrong. Bill Dithridge said to me one time, "Why don't you argue anymore?" I says, "Because you always win, Bill." When I was managing, there's a pitch in the dirt. And he says, "You're right. I am always right." So I let my assistants argue. I took the high road. All right, we got to count 2-2, 2 outs, 4-2 is the score in the bottom of the third inning. Good inning for Saegertown. Get back on the board after Maplewood put up a 4 spot. Here's the pitch. Strike three, struck him out. For the Panthers in the bottom of the third inning, they had 2 runs on 3 hits, no one left. After 3 full innings of play, the score reads Maplewood 4, the Panthers 2. For Saegertown in the top of the 4th inning, they have some changes. DeMarcus Manning is now on the hill. Joe Gundy moved from short to third. And I believe that Schaefer, yes, he's playing shortstop. We'll see what Manning brings to the mound this inning. Right-handed pitcher. For Maplewood in the top of the 4th inning, they'll have their 2, 3, 4 batters up. Reynolds, Wogie, and Willison.
On the hill now for the Panthers, number 25, DeMarcus Manning. Leading off for Maplewood, number 28, Landon Reynolds.
Leading off, the second baseman, Landon Reynolds. Landon's 1 for 1 today. He walked in the first, got a single in the 3rd inning. Well, Manning's going to talk to his catcher. Catcher saying, "What's going on here, young man?" Get their signals straight. Manning is a very athletic name in the city of Meadville. A lot of great Mannings have played sports for Meadville. I wonder if DeMarcus is related to any of them. I do not know that. There's his first pitch, nice fastball. Ooh, right underneath the third baseman's glove. That'll be E5. It's tough for a pitcher. He makes a nice pitch. Obviously, nobody likes to make errors. When I managed, the kids used to get upset about it. I said, "You didn't make an error on purpose." You know, that happens. That's baseball. All right, batting is Wogie. He's 1 for 2. Got on an error in the 1st inning and a single in the 2nd. Strike 1, foul ball off behind the plate. We'll see if manager Smock has Reynolds running. He's got a good lead over there at first. Stepped off. Good move by the pitcher. In major leagues, that would have been ball 1 because the time clock would have gone off. Nice lead over first. I think he's going on this pitch. Back. Good move. Trying to keep him close. Wogey hit the ball hard to left field off the left fielder's glove his first at bat, and he had a single up the middle. He's going high pitch, no throw. One and one's the count. Never had a chance to throw him out. And the runner slid. I don't know why you slide when you don't have to, but whatever. Way to get yourself hurt. All right, runner in scoring position. Got a nice lead at second. Nobody holding them. Here's the pitch. It's a base hit down the line. That won't score him. It's a single. Wogey's two for three. Advance the runner to third. That brings up the pitcher, Levi Willison. Levi had a double out to the fence, left center, his last time at bat, drove in a run. Lined out to the center fielder's first time up. He's 1 for 2. Obviously, he's their power hitter, batting cleanup. He drove the ball. The center fielder, not too deep, so we'll see what happens. Birchall's got good wheels, though. He almost caught that ball in left center. The runner was a foot off the base, and the pitcher threw the ball over there. I don't understand that. Just give him opportunity to throw the ball away. We'll see Owogi. He's not even taking a lead yet. Manning's on the hill. He's about 4 steps off the bag. Now he's 5. He's not going. Inside pitch, ball 1. Not a big lead at first. Manning stops, delivers. A little outside. 2-0's the count. Nobody out. 4-2's the score. The Tigers are threatening again. Leadoff air hurts. That's baseball. High, 3-0. Will manager Smock have his cleanup hitter take, or will he have him draw one if it's pitches in there? We'll see what's going on. With the 4-2 lead, I'd have him swinging away right now. The guy's on first and third. Put the ball in play, score that run. I don't think he'll be taken if it's a pitch in there. Well, it was right down the middle, and he took it. Shows how much I know, right? 3-1, man on first and third. No outs. Manning gets a sign. He delivers. Ball 4. That brings Eli Hostetler to the plate. He's 1 for 1. He walked in the first inning, or maybe he's 2 for 2. He's got 2 hits, I guess. Let me read my own writing. Bases loaded. Ball in the dirt. I think I'd make him throw a strike with the bases loaded before I'd be swinging. He's struggling to get the ball over the plate. He looks in for the sign. There's a nice pitch. 1-1's the count. Gets ready, he's set, he delivers, way outside. Nice block by the catcher, not coming. The runner on third base, he's making a move there. 2-1. Manager Smock's telling him you got to read it a little bit better. He could have scored real easy. The ball went all the way to the backstop, and the pitcher wasn't covering home. Okay, steps in. Hostetler steps in with the 2-1 count. Delivery. Ball low. 3-1. If I was Hostetler, make him throw a strike. A walk is an RBI right now with the bases loaded. You don't swing at anything unless it's a good pitch. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. He'll score a run, RBI. Kids don't even, you got to know what's going on out there, guys. That'll bring up Ethan Peterson, the catcher, number 10. Still nobody out, bases loaded, scores 5-2.
Now batting number 10, Ethan Peterson.
You got to be involved in the game. You got to be paying attention for your base runners. You got to know how many outs there are. You got to know what the count is. Kid on third base didn't even know. There's a nice pitch, strike 1. And I guarantee the manager told him. All right, good pitch by Manning. Get ahead in the count for the first time there, 0-1. Ball in the dirt, nice block by the catcher. First baseman and third baseman are playing even with the bag. Second baseman and shortstop are at double play depth. Saegertown needs an out at some place. That's what they need. Maplewood, a big hit, could open this game up a little bit. Here's the pitch. Here's a fly ball out in the center field. Nice catch. Nobody's tagging. Throwing a ball in. Birchall got on that ball very nice. Got a good jump. He's a good center fielder. Ball hang up a little bit. He made the catch. That's 1 down now. Base is still loaded. The DH, Isaac Williams, at the plate. 1 down out there. That's a nice catch by the center fielder. He's got good wheels. Tacks the ball real nice. Pitch by Manning. There's a strike. I can call him before Bill does. I know what he's going to call. He's been very consistent. Very good umpire. Nice pitch there by Manning. Get ahead in the count. 0-2. Kid's battling. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Makes it count 1-2, 1 down. Base is still loaded, obviously. Third baseman and first baseman, even with the bag. Middle infielders, double play depth. Manning gets the sign, delivers. There's strike 3, right on the corner. Nice pitch. You can't take the close ones. Bill's been consistent all day long. The left fielder, P.J. Horoski's now batting for Maplewood with the bases loaded. Manning's working himself out of this jam. If he can get out of this with only giving up 1 run, that's a heck of a job by that young man. There's the pitch. Strike. It's coming. He's getting his feel for it. This will be big. It could be a momentum swing. If the Panthers can get out of this, they come in, score some runs. It's big. It's a big at bat here by Horoski. 0-1's the count. Here's the pitch. Ball in the dirt. 1-1's the count. Infielders all at the right depth. Make the easiest play. Any force at every bag. Manning gets set. Gets the sign. Delivers the pitch. A little high. 2-1's the count. No place to put him. Needs to throw strikes. He's only given up 1 hit this inning. He can get out of this with the be a pretty good job by the young man. There's that outside pitch. He's been consistent all day long. It's strike 2. He didn't need to swing at that, though, with 1 strike. He's now, if that ball's out there, he better protect the plate. Because if he doesn't, he's going to get rung up. Full 2-2's the count. Beautiful pitch, strike 3. Beautiful job by Manning. Get out of that jam. For Maplewood in the top of the 4th inning, there's a one hit, 1 run, 3 men left. It could be big. So after 3.5 innings of play, the score reads Maplewood 5, Saegertown 2. John Grundy, the right fielder, leading off for the Panthers in the bottom of the 4th. Good high school baseball game today. You know, a few mistakes, but overall, both teams are playing pretty good baseball. Pitcher's doing a pretty good job for Maplewood. Strike right in there. That's what he needs to do, pound the strike zone. Pound it, pound it, pound it. Don't give up any walks. Let your infielders and outfielders do the job for you. Make them hit their way on. From the windup, the pitch. Nice curve ball. Little inside, though. 1-1's the count. Grundy's Grundy walked in the 1st inning. Got to second base, was left stranded. Saegertown left the bases loaded in the 2nd inning. Grundy steps out of the box. Levi needs to pound the strike zone here. Set the delivery way outside. Bill's not going to call that a strike. 3-1. You know, getting a leadoff man's big. It's a big at bat for the Panthers, being down 3 runs. Levi delivers in the dirt, ball 4. A leadoff man on for the Panthers in the bottom of the 4th inning. That brings up the pitcher, DeMarcus Manning. Got himself out of a jam last inning. An error and 1 hit and a couple walks. Only gave up 1 run. Did a nice job. Oh, he's getting his batting glove. Oh, he's got a pad. I don't know. He's got something on. These kids got more equipment. I don't even know what the price of these bats are nowadays. I don't even want to know. I was talking to a gentleman the other day down in Meadville. He said some of those bats are $300-400. Wow, is all I could say. Way outside. I guess I wouldn't let anybody use my bat if it cost that much money. If I was a parent, I said, you better hang on to that. I don't think my kids would have played baseball at $400 a bat. Anyhow, get back to the game. Manning 1-0. Swing and a miss. Nice inside fastball there. Saegertown down by 3. I don't know if they'll be running or not. You know, every run counts. They need 3 runs, not 1 run. Comes from the stretch, delivery, fouled off to the right, 1-2. Getting ahead in the count, Levi is. Pitch, high, ball 2. I do not know what Levi's pitch count. It's getting up there. The runner's leading off first. He's not going anywhere. Slow roller to short. You better go to first base with it. Throw to first, got him. Nice play by the shortstop. Advance the runner to second. That's 6-3, 1 down in the bottom of the 4th. That'll bring up the DH, Garrett Crawford. That's a nice play by the shortstop. Get the sure out, charge the ball, bare hand, throw to first, 1 down. Big out. Yeah, Saegertown has a man in scoring position. Number 8 hitter, Garrett Crawford at DH. He had a infield fly his first time up. The base is loaded. Here's strike one. One out. Levi gets the sign. He delivers. Ball low. 1-1's the count. Steps on the mound. Gets the sign. Checks the runner. Delivers. Pop up in the infield. It's first baseman's ball all the way. Nice catch. Pitcher stayed out of the way. That's the first baseman's ball all the way. Sometimes you'll see a pitcher get aggressive and run into the first baseman and cause havoc. But the first baseman called it out and made the catch. That's 2 down for the Panthers. Still got a man on second. That brings up the second baseman, Everett Gardner. Everett's a freshman. Came up with the bases loaded last time, and he lined out to the left fielder on the first pitch. Here's a nice inside pitch. He took it. Ball 1. Two down, man on second. Counts 1-0. Levi gets the sign. Checks the runner. Foul ball, hit his bat. No, it's a fair ball, bounced in the playing field. Wow, bad break for the Panthers there. Inside pitch, hit the bat, went into fair territory. Pitcher made a nice play. Almost got hit. For the Panthers in the bottom of the 4th, they had no hits. 1 man left. After 4 complete, the score reads Maplewood 5, Saegertown 2. All right. Start here at the top of the 5th inning. Elliot Bouchaw leading off. Elliot walked and struck out today. He's 0 for 1. Wow. He's been calling that a strike all day. That must have been a little high. Here's the pitch. There's a strike right down there on the corner. Good take, though. You know, you're heading to count. You don't need to swing at something that's off the plate a little bit. You can be a little selective. Obviously, when you're ahead, you can be a little bit more selective, too. There. Here's in the dirt, 2-1. Manning pitching from the stretch. There's a foul ball. Nice inside pitch, tied up the batter. You know, in high school baseball, you need them, you know, with the way the weather affects the games, you can play a lot of games in 1 week. You need a lot of pitching. You might go a whole week without playing a game here in Northwest Pennsylvania, and then next week you might end up playing 3 or 4. So your pitching depth's important. Here's protecting the plate. So obviously, I think Hank Schaefer's probably the ace of the staff for Saegertown. He's not pitching today. Here Manning gets set. Delivery 2-2 count, 1-2 count, 3-2 count, sorry. Full count. Got to protect the plate. Manning can't afford any walks. Make the man earn his way on, young man. Here's the pitch. Nice job by Bouchaw. He fouls it into the dugout. His teammates are telling him, hit it out in the field, not in the dugout. Ball bounced right into the dugout. Gabe Jordan going out to talk to his pitcher. Gabe's done a nice job behind the plate today. Manning checking, getting the signal. Nods his head. Comes set. Delivers. That's the outside corner. That's a strike all day long. Good pitch by Manning. That brings up the leadoff hitter, A.J. Proper. He's 0 for 3 today. He's flied out to the center fielder twice and to the right fielder. He's put good wood on the ball 3 times. Has nothing to show for it. He's a left-handed stick. Obviously, you can tell. Don't need me to tell you that. Here's the pitch. A little low. Ball 1. And the sun's shining. Isn't that nice to see? Nice day for the young men to be out here playing. All right, Manning checks, gets the sign, gets set. He delivers. There's a foul off to the left. He's 1-1's the count. Manning gets the sign. There's a nice pitch. Ooh, okay. Good take, I guess. Manager Smock, he was a good player in his day. I believe he played college baseball at Pitt Bradford, I think, if I'm not mistaken. He was a really good player. Here's strike 2. Fouled off right back to the screen. Back in the day, they played a lot of baseball out there in the Guys Mills area. Old County League. The Burchards and the Richards and the Jennis. A lot of guys out there that played. The County League. It was a good league. Here he gets set, he makes the pitch. A little outside. You've been calling that a strike in the right-hand batters. Full count. 1 down, nobody on. Proper, he crowds the plate. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 4. Oh, he's a leadoff man. We'll see if they get him out running. That brings up the second baseman, Landon Reynolds. Landon has walked, single, and got on an air. He's 1 for 2 for today. Stepped off the mound. Proper getting a decent-sized lead. He's leaning. See what Manning does. He goes over. Not a bad move. Nice lead. Perfect. Got right in there. He could get another step probably. I think the coach is going to send Proper. He's getting out there in good lead. Lead off man. He probably got good wheels. Back. Manning's keeping a close eye on him. Trying to give his catcher the opportunity to throw him out. A lot of times the people say, oh, he stole on the catcher. No, he steals on the pitcher. The pitcher got to keep him close. Got to give your catcher the opportunity to throw the guy out. He's got a nice lead. He hesitates. There's a ball hit out the. It's a foul ball. 0-1's the count. I had a pitching coach on my Legion team, Justin Ferguson. He taught my pitchers good moves. They could pick off guys. They kept guys close. And I had a catcher, 2 great catchers, Nick France and Noah Ross. They'd throw anybody out. Nobody ran on us. Proper got a nice lead. I think he's going to be going. Manning checks. No. There's a ball inside. I know manager Smock would like to get his runner into scoring position because, Saegertown, obviously by their record, they have the firepower to score 3 or 4 runs. He's going. He stole that on the pitcher. Hey, he popped it up to the outfield. He's going to have to go back. Fly about to left field. That's 2 down. Yeah, he had that base stolen by the pitcher. That brings up Jacob Wogie. He's 2 for 3, got on an error and 2 singles. I think Proper's going to be running here on the first pitch. I think coach or manager Smock like to get him in scoring position immediately. Give Wogie should be taking this pitch. Let his guy get in the scoring position. He's got a big lead. He stole that on the pitcher. He's swinging away. That's going to drop in there, I think. No, it's right to the right fielder. Well, fly out to the right fielder. Well, for Maplewood in the top of the 5th inning, there's no runs, 1 man left, no hits. After 4.5 innings of play, the scoreboard reads Maplewood 5, Saegertown 2. Oh, we have a new pitcher, it looks like. Yes, we do. Number 5, A.J. Proper's going to the mound. Levi Willisons goes to first base. They just switched positions. No, well, Proper was playing, yeah. Proper was playing first base. Okay. All right, let's give it a new look for the Saegertown batters. Wilson did a nice job on the mound. He had, he had 1, 2, he only had 2 strikeouts, but his fielders did a nice job behind him. He kept the pace going. Oh, he had 3 strikeouts, I'm sorry. He had, let's see, 3 or 4 walks. Only gave up 1, 2, 3 hits. Not a bad day at the office for the young man. He's in line for the win. Obviously, he can't lose. We'll see what Saegertown does here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Been a well-played game. Moved along pretty well. All it takes, though, Saegertown is definitely in striking distance. I mean, you're not 11-2. They can score runs, obviously. Not much enthusiasm, though. They got to pick it up a little bit. Well, Burchell leading off. He's 0 for 2 today. He lined to the center fielder, and he lined to the pitcher. He's hit the ball well both times. Burchell's done a nice job out in the outfield. He's got good wheels. He attacks the ball when it's hit. Left-handed hitter. All right, we'll see what Proper brings to the mound. He's a right-handed pitcher. He's going from the stretch right away. Gets set. He delivers. Well, that one's in the dirt. It's important to throw strikes. You know, you don't want to give any free passes. That'll get you in trouble real quick. Saegertown has some big bats coming up. Make him earn his way on. Boy, that's way outside. I think Birch will be taken here. He won't be swinging until the strike gets in there. They need base runners. Nothing like getting an easy walk. Let's see. Here comes the delivery. Way outside. He'll definitely be taking 3-0. If he's swinging at this, it wasn't because the manager told him to. He'll do it on his own, but I don't think he will. He'll be taken all the way. Proper gets set. He needs to throw a strike. There's one. The old 3-0 strike. I've watched it Major Leagues. Anything 3-0, anything close, always calling a strike. Changes the whole at bat. If it's a ball, it's a ball. But that's not how they umpire a lot of times. 3-1, he delivers. Way outside. There's the start Saegertown needs here in the bottom of the 5th. That brings up young William Schaefer, the shortstop. He's got a single today, infield single. He's 1 for 2. He scored a run. Burchell has good wheels. I mean, they're behind by 3, but I think he'll have no problem stealing this base. He's got a big lead. Hey, he just good. He was leaning, but he got back in plenty of time. He's got a nice lead. He's off. They're not throwing him out. It was a good throw. It was closer than I thought it'd be. Kid's got good wheels. Good baseball player. That's right. Get the batter. That's what you got to worry about. Don't worry about that runner. He did. He balked, but he didn't call it. He's got to pause, and he didn't. You don't see balks called a lot in high school baseball. Now he came to a stop, checks the runner, he delivers. 2-1's the count. Proper struggled. He's only thrown 2 strikes in his 7 pitches. 2-1's the count, isn't it? Ball in the dirt. I don't know if it's 3-1 or 2-1. It's 3-1, I believe. Light out on the squad. I should be keeping better track. I think Schaefer's going to be taken all the way. Yes, he was. It's a good pitch. Good take, too. It wasn't a pitch to hit. Full count. Schaefer has to protect the plate. Big hole between first and second. He just let the ball to roll out right out of the outfield. I don't know why he's holding the runner on like that. It makes no sense to me. Ball 4. Back-to-back walks. I said earlier today, walks and errors will kill you. Manager Smock calls timeout. Proper's put himself in a predicament. Yeah, we got all them runners coming over. Coach is going to give him some words of wisdom. When I managed, I sat in the dugout and let my coaches coach. I had great coaches, Joe Ferguson, Smitty, my good friend Brian Stainbrook. Those are the days. A lot of fun.
On the hill now for Maplewood, Landon Reynolds.
Coach, manager Smock made a change. He brought Landon Reynolds onto the mound, which is a good move. Yeah, Proper struggle. That's all. It happens. He's a young man. He'll get him next time. Proper's only a sophomore, so he has a lot more years to play. Reynolds was at second base. I guess Proper's going to second base, which is good. You switch players, positions. You don't want to change a million guys around. Yeah, Saegertown has the table set. They have their 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up with 2 guys on, nobody out. The big point in this game was Manning had the bases loaded and nobody out. He only gave up 1 run. That was big. Because you can never have enough runs when you're playing a team like Saegertown with their tradition and their firepower. They're not 11-2 for no reason. And I think they're a confident bunch, too, just by watching their body language from the press box here. They don't seem to have any panic in them whatsoever. Landon Reynolds, he's a sophomore. All right. Third baseman, first baseman, even with the bag. I don't see this young man. He's not bunting. There's no way. He's hitting away all the way. He's their best hitter. Little off-speed pitch for strike one. Infielders at double play depth. Second baseman, he's out there. I don't get it. He should be in position to make the play. He's going. The runners are running. Double steal. Throw ball out into the outfield. Birchall produced that run. Got a guy on the third. Throwing air on the catcher. Makes the score 5-3. No outs. Man on third. Birchall's speed. He's a good aggressive base runner. He's a good ball player. Well, Maplewood needs to work on the runner. Forget about that guy on third. Got to get the batter. Don't worry about that guy on third. If he scores, it only makes it 5-4. So 1-2, he's ahead in the count. Here's the pitch. Strike three. No, he didn't call it. Ooh, he let him off the hook, in my opinion. That was a nice pitch. Pretty close to take, but he took. He didn't get the call. Schaefer's still alive. Here's a base hit. Schaefer's a good aggressive ball player too. RBI single. You'll see him running on the first pitch, I believe. That brings up Solly Zirkle, the left fielder. It's 5-4. Nobody out. Bottom of the fifth inning. He's going. He's going. He's back easily. He could take another step. They're not throwing. They're not throwing him out. Just an opinion here. He's quick. Well, that was a crazy move. It's a good move though. Got him back. Almost picked him off. Had him leaning. 4, 5 steps off. He's going. There's the throw. Nice throw. Nice throw. Good slide, though. He was safe. Nice job by the catcher. Very nice throw. 0-1's the count. Schaefer's now in scoring position. Be surprised he takes off for third. Schaefer and Birchall, they're runners, them kids. They get on their horses and go. All right, 0-2. Landon Reynolds, he needs to get an out here. It'd be big. Maintain this lead. He's ahead in the count. Let's see if he can come up with the pitch. He's getting the sign. Checks the runner, delivers. Little inside. That was a good pitch. Tough one to take. Gets the sign, comes set, delivers, runner's running. He's in there. He slid, he didn't have to. I understand that, but whatever. 2-2's the count. These guys at the top of Saegertown's batting order, they can run the bases. They can run the bases. They're very aggressive. They're fast. They get good jumps. They read the pitcher and the catcher very well. Here's the pitch. Full. That'll score a run at tie the game. See if he can get the throw. Nice play by the shortstop. We now have a tie ball game. Starting fresh, guys. 6-3. RBI for Zirkle. Brings up Joe Gundy with one down in the bottom of the fifth. New ball game, 5-5. Yeah, speed kills, guys. You can run the bases. Look out. Well, now Reynolds gets to start fresh. Bases are clear. Nice pitch. Here's a strike. Like I said earlier, Manning getting out of that bases loaded gym, only giving up 1 run was big, real big. Give the kid credit. He bared down and got himself out of, struck out 2 guys, got himself out of the inning. Let's see what Reynolds can do now. Here's a nice pitch. Little foul tip. Looked like a strike anyways. It's a strike, yeah. People. It's only 2 strikes. I've seen, as a manager, you got to know what's going on, young men. Pay attention. You got to know what your count when you're up. Got to know what the count is when you're on base. You got to know how many outs there are. That's basics, boys. All right, Reynolds gets ready to deliver. 0-2. Nice protect, fouled off. Gundy, he's a junior. Grundy, excuse me. The brother Grundy. Oh, he's a senior, I'm sorry. The other one's a junior. 2-2 is the count. No, 1-2, I'm sorry. Crowd's the plate. A little low. Maplewood pitchers have struggled to get in the strikes. I mean, they're throwing a lot of pitches. Saegertown batters have been real patient. We got a barn burner, though. 5-5 in the 5th. 5s all across the board. There's a line drive single out to left field. Nice hit. That brings up his brother, John Grundy. So we'll see if Saegertown continues to attack the bases. They've been running the base. They have a lot of stolen bases. I haven't kept track, but they got a lot. He's got a nice lead. Maplewood's catcher's thrown one guy out and made a couple close calls down there. He's done a nice job behind the plate. Ethan Peterson, he's done a nice job. Give him a chance, the pitchers give him a chance to throw somebody out, he'll get them. Keep him close. You don't see pitch outs very often anymore. It's a thing of the past. And ball in the dirt. Landon needs to throw strikes. That's no question about it. These Saegertown batters are very patient. Make them hit their way on. It was outside. I think the Maplewood faithful get a little bit, they need a couple calls here, but Sherry's done a nice job. He's very consistent. That's way, way outside. This is ball 4. That brings up the pitcher. Well, is he still pitching? Yeah, brings up the pitcher. DeMarcus Manning.
Number 25, DeMarcus Manning.
Luke Young, he's running, number 11. DeMarcus can drive in a run. He can get the win here. He can put himself ahead. Man on first and second, 1 down. DeMarcus Manning at the plate. over his head. He ducked out of the way and he got his bat out of the way. Earlier in the game, young man ducked, but the ball hit the bat. Went right back to the pitcher. One of the Maplewood coaches coming out to talk to the pitcher. Either Carl Douglas or Wyatt Wright. I don't know which one it is. What happens when the pitcher isn't throwing strikes, the infielders, they get, the outfielders, they stand around and wait and wait and wait. It slows up the game and lulls them to sleep. Sometimes they're not ready to make the plays. Need to throw strikes. Obviously, the young man's not trying to throw balls, but we got to get the ball over the plate. If you look at the Maplewood players, they're all, hands on the hips, gloves down the, they're not feeling the position. 3-0. I believe he'll be taken. Ball 4. That brings up the DH, Garrett Crawford. Bases loaded, 1 down.
Garrett Crawford.
He's got the infield in. Maplewood needs a hit back to the pitcher. Number 4 is coming in to run Reese Wilkinson for the pitcher. Courtesy runner. Infield's in, looking for a force at any base, preferably at home. If it's a shot to the third baseman, any of those guys can go home with it. He's pitching from the windup, so these guys, the guy on third base, can get a good jump. And he found a hole right through the drawn-in infield. That'll score 2 easily. That is baseball. Drawn in infield, right between the third baseman and shortstop. It wouldn't have mattered anyways. If he was playing back, that ball would have scored a run. There's no question about it. Manager Smocks coming out to the mound, getting the ball from the pitcher. Looks like the catcher's going to come in to pitch, and the pitcher's going to go catch. There's a break in the action after the bottom of the 5th inning. Saegertown's come all the way back to take the lead 7-5. Brings up Everett Gardner. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 men on, 1 out. Score Saegertown's now ahead 7-5. Everett's been aggressive at the plate. Like swings the bat for a freshman. He's aggressive. Here's the pitch, high. Ball 1. Maplewood's got to find a strike zone. Got to find a strike zone. They're struggling to get the strike zone. Peterson's a senior on the mound. Runners are going, double steal. Nice base running. That base running for Saegertown's been very aggressive. They're stealing on the pitchers. But holding runners isn't easy to do. All right, we got 1 ball on Mr. Gardner. Right down the middle. Nice pitch. Infield in. No, the shortstop's back. Third baseman and first baseman are even with the bag. I think Maplewood would just like to get an out. The third baseman, he's holding a runner on. I don't know what he's, get off there. Yeah. Safety squeeze possibly, they were calling. He squared the bunt. 3-1's the count. He squared the bunt. I don't think, I was going to pitch the bunt, obviously. Squares the bunt right back at us. Safety squeeze. 3-2's the count. I don't think he'll be bunting now. If he bunts and it's a foul ball, it's a strikeout. So. We'll see what coach or manager Leslie has to, what he's going to do here. He's ball 4. Bases loaded, and that brings up the leadoff hitter, Wyatt Burchell. Burchell's 0 for 2, but his base running in the top of this inning started things to happen for Saegertown. Yes, he did. He led off the inning with the walk. Ran around the bases like a deer. 1-0 is the count. Third baseman, first baseman even with the bag. Second base and shortstop at double play depth. 2-0 is the count. On that fastball, right back at us. Ball 3 off Bill Sherry's mask. Five runs in this inning already for the Panthers. Bases loaded, 1 down, looking for the add on. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. That'll score another run for the Panthers. Bases remain loaded. RBI for Wyatt Burchell. That brings up William Schaefer. Starting pitcher in the game. He left in the second inning. Right now, Manning is the pitcher of record for the Panthers. Bases loaded. 1 down. 8-5. Ball in the dirt. This is the 4th Maplewood pitcher. It's tough. Young men is battling, doing the best they can. Here's the pitch, way high. 2 balls. Can be a lonely place sometimes out on the mound when you're struggling to throw strikes, but give the kid some credit. He's out there battling. That's all you can ask for. Here's a base strike right down the inside corner. Good pitch by the young man. 2-1, 1 down, bases loaded. Bottom of the 5th inning, 8-5, the Panthers over the Tigers. Here's the pitch, the delivery. Here's a strike. Foul ball off to the right. 2-2's the count. Ethan gets a little bit of confidence here. This would be big. If he can get a strikeout here, this would be big for the Tigers because they're still within striking range. They're only down by 3. This is big. Nice job by Schaefer fouling that pitch off. Young man's a good ball player for a 9th grader up there battling. His big brother probably beat him into it. Here we go. 2-2's the count. Their pitch. Full count. I think Ethan tried a little off speed there. I think he should just work on the fastball and hopefully get an Adam ball right at him or something. Turn a double play. That's what he needs. He needs a hard shot to the mound. Let's see if he can get something here. Here's the pitch, full count. There's one. It's a seeing-eye single. Score 2 runs. Look at that Burchell run. Man, is he fast. Look at there's Schaefer going all the way to second. That's a single, though, folks. I'm not going to give him a double. What? That Burchell kid is fast. That's all I can say. Putting first to third. Nice 2 RBIs for Schaefer. That brings up his brother, Hank Schaefer, the first baseman.
Henry Schaefer.
Hank has a hit, a double, strikeout, and a walk. 1 for 3. Men on second and third. 8 runs in this inning. Here's a shot. Deep, deep, deep. Nice catch by the outfield. That'll score a run. It's an RBI for Schaefer. He put it to the base of the fence. Center fielder made a nice catch on that. Sacrifice fly. His brother advanced to third. That's 9 runs in this inning for the Panthers. Sully Zirkle, the left fielder, is batting. He has a single. He's 1 for 3 for today. That'll score a run. A wild pitch will score a run for the Panthers. Oh. Saegertown only has 3 hits this inning, but they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 runs on 3 hits. As I said earlier in the broadcast, walks will kill you. 1-1 count on Zirkle. Or 2-1, I think it is. Yeah, the Saegertown showing a little more enthusiasm now that they're ahead. You know, when you're throwing a lot of balls, close pitches, you're not going to get called for you. It's just this is the way the baseball gods work. It's been a tough day for the Saegertown, or for the Maplewood pitchers lately here in the last couple innings, especially this inning. Ball 4. That'll bring up Joe Grundy. He has a single this inning. He has a walk and he's 1 for 3 for the day. Comes Coach Smock, or Manager Smock, out to the mound. Talk to his pitcher. He's not taking him out. He is taking him out. I'll give Landon Reynolds a lot of credit. He went out there and battled, put himself. It was in a tough position to be put in. Went out there and did the best he could. Now batting for Saegertown is Joe Gundy. Joe is 1 for 3 on the day and a single this inning. Man on first, 2 down. Pitch. There's a strike in the inside corner. Pitching from the stretch. Here's another strike. Here's a shot out to left field, down the line. Nice catch by the left fielder. Nice play, diving catch. That'll end the inning for Saegertown. That catch was made by, I'm looking here, folks. P.J. Hirosky, diving catch in left field. Nice job. That's an effort you like to see out of a team. Well, for Saegertown in the bottom of the 5th inning, they had 3 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 runs. And after 5 complete, we have the score: Saegertown 12, Maplewood 5. Levi Wilson will be leading off. He's 1 for 2 on the night with a double and an RBI. He's walked once. He lined out to the center fielder. Good ball player, this young man. Did a nice job on the mound early in the game. Was in line for the win. Here's Manning with the pitch. A little high, ball 1. Manning gets set, looks in for the sign, comes to the stop, delivers. Ball 2. He's got a 7-run lead. He needs to throw strikes. Let his fielders do the job. Like I said, he's not trying to throw balls, but you know, you have a team that's 11-2. Obviously, their fielders can play. He needs to throw strikes. Maplewood, they need base runners. There's ball 3. Maplewood kids staying engaged. They got a long way to come back, though. 7 runs is a lot of runs to make up. There's a strike right down the pipe. 3-1. Good take. Need base runners, the Tigers do. You got to get on base any way you can. I think he might be taking this one, too. Take 2 in a row. We'll see. Yep. Ball 4. He called outside pitch a ball. Been calling those strikes most of the night there, Mr. Sherry. I don't manage anymore, so I can say what I can say, right? All right, Hostetler coming to plate. Elijah, he's 1 for no, he's 2 for 2 with a walk. Having a good day at the plate. Here's a strike by Manning, fouled off. Yeah, it's nice to get ahead in the count. I don't think the Tigers will be running down by 7. They need a lot of runs, just not 1. There's the pitch, a little low. 1-1's the count. Nobody out. Guy on first. Man on first. Manning comes set. There's a nice pitch on the outside corner. One and two's the count. As I look out over this field, I'd be remiss not to mention an old friend of mine, Don Powell, who passed away, who ran this Saegertown Legion baseball for years, in American Legion baseball in all of Crawford County. He was a great man. He was a wonderful man. He was all about the kids. Even though he did favor French Creek Valley, I have to admit that, but I don't blame him. That was his home team. But he was always kind to myself and my coaching staff over the years. And God bless his family and his wife, Rose. I think his wife's name was Rose. I apologize if I'm wrong. She was a nice lady. She is a nice lady. Anyways, back to the game. All right, Hostetler got a 1-1 count. or 2-1, I think it is. Here's the pitch. And he'll go down on the pass ball, or wild pitch, excuse me. It wasn't a pass ball. Don't want to give the catcher something he doesn't deserve, right? All right. Man in scoring position. 3-1's the count. Manny needs to throw strikes. I know that's what the Saegertown coaching staff would like to see, too. He's in line for a win, but there's a lot of ball to be played. Strike 2 on a batter. Hochstetler. Good family, the Hochstetlers. Stu, there will be his cousin. He played for him last year. He played for me also in Legion Baseball. Nice young man. Here's the pitch. Outside, another base runner for the Tigers. Here comes manager Leslie coming out to talk to his pitcher. I think it'd be pretty easy what he's going to tell him. Throw strikes. Or is he taking them out? Yes, he is. Okay, Manning will be going to third base, and on the mound will be Joe Grundy going to the hill for the Panthers.
Joe Grundy now pitching for Saegertown.
Joe is one of the 3 Panther seniors. I think manager Leslie just wants somebody to come out there and throw strikes. Well, this game has been brought to you by Armstrong, your friendly neighborhood cable company. They do a lot of local sports in our communities. And I think it's nice that the parents and the communities get to watch their young men and women play volleyball and basketball and football. We're very fortunate to have Armstrong in our community, just like the Meadville Tribune. I can tell you with this, the teams in Erie don't get the coverage that our kids get down here in Crawford County with the newspaper and the TV. So we're very blessed. Now batting is Ethan Peterson for the Tigers. Ethan is 0 for 3 on the day. He's hit the ball well, twice. Let's see how Mr. Grundy, if he can throw some strikes for the Panthers. Here's a nice fastball right down at the knees. That's what you like to see if you're the pitching staff, pitching coach for the Panthers. That's what he wants to see. Comes set. Pop up. Is it playable? Out of play. That's strike 2 on the Tigers batter. I like the Grundy. He's up there trying to throw strikes. He's not fooling around worried about the base runners. He's delivering the ball. That's what he needs to do. All right. Joey gets the sign from his catcher. He delivers. Way outside. Nice stop by the catcher. He's done a nice job tonight. I mean, the pitchers have not made it easy on either catchers for either team, throwing the ball around quite a bit. But, Gabe Jordan's done a nice job for the Panthers behind the plate. Here's 1 and 2's the count. Gets set. There's the pitch. Strike 3's called. 1 down in the top of the 6th inning for Maplewood. That brings up the DH, Isaac Isaac Williams comes to the plate. Isaac is 0 for 3 on it. No, he has a hit. I'm sorry. He's 1 for 3. There's a strike. Nice pitch. Grundy's coming in throwing strikes. Not fooling around out there. Getting the ball, getting the sign, and delivering. Not worried about the runners because they're not going anywhere. Here's the pitch. Off speed. I think he should just rear back and throw his fastball. Make them hit their way on. You know, got to get cute with these guys right now at this stage of the game. You're up by 7 runs. Woo, way outside. I know both managers that what they want is their pitchers to throw strikes. Manager Smock, he had a long inning last inning trying to find somebody to throw strikes. It's tough on him. Inside. See? He was throwing strikes with that fastball. He did that off-speed pitch, and he hasn't found a strike zone since. There you go. Fly ball to center field. Burchell, he's got that under control. Nice one-hop throw back into the infield. That's what you do. You throw strikes. Let your fielders do the job. Hit the ball well, but right at somebody. All right, that brings up number 4, P.J. Hiroski. He ended the last inning with a nice diving catch out in left field. P.J. has 2 hits on the day. He's 2 for 3. Here's one out there. Did he get him? He burned him over to left fielder's field. They'll score 1 run. Good base running. Yeah, good base running. There's a double for PJ. Kid's had a heck of a game. 3 for 4, playing outstanding defense. That brings up Elliot Bouchard, the center fielder. And Manager Smock made a nice move down there, not sending his runner, because 1 run don't mean now. There's a hit up the middle. Schaefer makes the back count. Couldn't get him. That's a E4. That drives in another run. They keep battling. But Grundy's coming in and throwing strikes. That's what they need to do. That brings up A.J. Proper. He's 0 for 3 with a walk on the day. He's hit the ball well every time. I don't think Bouchard will be running, though, because they needed more runs. Inside pitch is a wild pitch. He's coming home to play at the plate. He's safe. It's another run for the Tigers. They keep coming back. Puts another runner in scoring position. Bouchard goes down to second. P.J. Hiroski scores. Makes the score 12-8. Maplewood has the top of their order up too. There's a pop. Could be trouble if it's fair. Foul ball, just barely. All right, 1-1's the count. 12-8, top of the 6th, 2 down. Man on second. Proper needs a big hit here for the Tigers. Pulls in 3 runs. Keep the inning alive. Here's a line shot out to right field. Bouchard will hold up it. That's a good move by the coach. Woo, missed the cutoff man, but another hit for Proper. Tigers keep coming at him. Puts guys on first and third. Brings up Landon Reynolds.
Landon Reynolds.
I know Landon like to get a hit here. It'd be big for him. Grundy's out there. He's throwing strikes. To give the Maplewood hitters credit. They're being aggressive. They're driving the ball. I don't know. Proper's got pretty good wheels. I don't know if he'll be running or not. But he gets scoring position. A base hit could make it 12-10. He's not going. Here's a strike. Off-speed pitch. Jumping on his fastball, so I think David Bradley's changing it up a little bit. Here's a good lead by Proper down there at first. I think he's going. Nope. Ooh, 2 strikes. Nice pitch there. It's a big at bat here. Soft on top. Manning makes the catch at third base. All right. For the Tigers in the top of the 6th inning, they had 3 runs on 2 hits. After 5.5 innings of play, the score reads Saegertown 12, Maplewood 8.
Number 11, Luke Young.
Luke's a freshman also. Saegertown has a lot of young ball players. Looks for bright future. Back in the day, freshmen didn't see varsity baseball very often. Not as many kids playing baseball as they did in the past. All over Crawford County. I know Meadville used to have a bunch of little league teams. I think they have about 3 now. At one time they had 12 back in the day. Anyhow, story for a different day. 1-1 is the count on Luke. Bogey delivers. Inside, ball 2. Way outside, 3-0. There's a nice pitch, 3-0 count. Come with the strike. Bogey delivers the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Young with a walk. That brings up the pitcher of record, number 25, DeMarcus Manning. Came in relief, did a nice job.
Number 25, DeMarcus Manning.
Those walks have hurt the Tigers today. I don't have a rundown on hits, but I think they're probably about equal. But the walks far outweigh there for Maplewood. Nice lead by Young over there. Off-speed pitch for ball 1. Yeah, Saegertown has a nice group of freshmen, young kids. That's nice to see. Pitcher did not have his foot on the rubber. Runner dived back. He's got a nice lead. I think he's going to go. What's a nice lead. He's off. Good wheels. Woo. Gets quick. That was another nice throw by the catcher, but he stole that on the pitcher. He got all, this kid's fast out there. This is a young man. Young man. There's an inside to tight. 2-0. You know, some people would question why you're running. Well, 4 runs leads nothing anymore. You need to get as many runs as you can get. There's a ball in the dirt, 3-0. There's ball 4, I'm sorry. It's back-to-back walks. That brings up the designated hitter. Well, pitch hitting.
For the Panthers, number 10, Connor Shaw.
Connor Shaw pinch hitting for the Panthers, entering the game. Connor, he's a junior. Man on first and second, nobody out. Here's the pitch by Wogie, way outside. Jacob needs to find the strike zone. Try to keep the game close to give the Tigers opportunity in the top of the 7th to come back. Any more runs could put a damper on any hope of a Maplewood comeback. Here's the pitch. Young's running again. He's off. Manning following suit. You know, Saegertown's base running has been very aggressive and very good also. They picked the right opportunities to run, and they only had one guy thrown out all night, which is a credit. And they say, and Maplewood's catcher's done a nice job. I mean, he's put the ball in the bag. It just hasn't, you got to keep the runners close, but the Saegertown speed is killing them. Strike him out. Saegertown base runner on third base. He's coming down the line. He's staying in fair territory. He needs to stay in foul territory because if a ball comes down and hits him in fair territory, guess what? He's out.
Wilkinson.
We got another pinch hitter here. Reese Wilkinson. He's courtesy run a couple times. Reese is a freshman also. It takes me a while to catch up all these guys. Counts 2-0. There's a 1 and 2-0. Men on second and third for the Panthers. 1 down. The bottom of the 6th inning. Panthers up 12-8. There's the pitch. There's a strike. 1 and 2's the count. I mean 2 and 1, excuse me. If there's a pass ball or a wild pitch, Young's going to score. That kid's aggressive down there at third. He's got good wheels. There's a swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2 and 2. Choking up on the bat, this young man is. Trying to put the ball in play. There's the pitch. Little pop up to the shortstop. That'll be 2 down. That brings up Wyatt Burchell.
In the box now for the Panthers. Number 5, Wyatt Burchell.
Wyatt's he scored 2 runs today. He's walked twice. He's 0 for 2, but he's been a difference maker. He's a energizing bunny out there on the base pads. He gets up and goes. He turned his game around with his base speed, and also he's played a great center field for the Panthers. Wyatt's only a sophomore also, so that's a lot of good things ahead of that young man. Two and 0 count. 2 down. Wogie's trying to get out of this inning, keep these men on second and third, give the Tigers a chance in the top of the 7th to come back and win or tie. There's the pitch. Ball inside, high. The only left-handed stick for the Panthers. Here's the pitch. He drives one out to left field. Horowski's under it. He makes the catch. Nice job by Wogie getting out of the inning for the Panthers in the bottom of the 6th inning. That is no runs, no hit, 2 men left. After 6 full innings of play, the scoreboard reads Saegertown 12, Maplewood 8.
Number 23, Wogie.
All right. Jacob Wogie leading off here in the top of the 7th for the Panthers. Jacob is 2 for 4 on the day with a run scored, an RBI. Outside, ball 1. I know Nick Leslie wants his pitcher to throw strikes. I believe also David Bradley's the pitching coach. I believe he's calling the pitches as he wants strikes. There's one, right down the middle, fouled off to the left. 1-1's the count. Line shot right at Manning. That's what the pitcher needs to do. Throw strikes, let your fielders do their job. That's 1 down in the top of the 7th. Line out. Wogie hit the ball hard, but right at him. That was an Adam ball. That brings up Levi Willison. Levi has a double today. He's had a nice day. He was the pitcher of record. He left the game with the lead. 5-2. There's a little fly ball out the outfield. Birchall got that right under his radar. Good pitching there by Grundy. Hit the ball hard right at the guy. That's what you need to do, throw strikes. Elijah Hostetler, last chance for the Tigers here in the top of the 7th. Elijah has a hit today and a couple walks, scored 2 runs. Here's the pitch. He pops it up to the infield, should be the ball game. Schaefer makes the catch. Or not Schaefer, excuse me, that's Gardner makes the catch. All right, that's our final today from Ed Ocker Legion Field. Saegertown 12, Maplewood 8. Well played game by both teams. My name's John Matillo for Armstrong Neighborhood Cable. I'd like to thank you, and good night.